Democrat exposes Obama cover-up to the world. It wasn't Trump's fault. Sometimes in politics, it is better to keep your mouth shut than open it and insert your foot. One Democrat recently found that out the hard way after he really stepped in it regarding Obama and his practices while in office. Bummer, dude. Back in June, it was all over the media on how President Trump was such an evil meanie who loved to separate families at the border when they entered the U.S. illegally. You know, when they broke the law. Nothing was said on the fact that when you break the law in the U.S. and you go to prison, you don't take your children with you. But details. Representative Henry Cuellar, DTX, actually admitted that the Obama administration attempted to keep quiet about how many unaccompanied minors were crossing the border and that children were being held in detention centers. You see, Obama did the exact same thing, except the Democrats were cool with it then. There were less than ideal conditions involved. But now that Trump is doing it, it's being compared to Hitler. Cuellar inadvertently pointed out it wasn't Trump's fault from the very beginning. There were large numbers of people coming in, Cuellar said in an interview with CNN. The Obama administration was trying to keep this quiet. Do tell. Bet he wishes he hadn't made that argument. From the Washington Examiner. According to the Washington Post, nearly 70,000 unaccompanied minors were apprehended at the border in 2014. The comments come after the Department of Homeland Security confirmed Friday that nearly 2,000 minors were separated from guardians at the border since the Trump administration started enforcing a zero-tolerance policy to prosecute all illegal immigrants. DHS officials verified Friday that 1,995 minors were taken away from accompanying adults while attempting to enter the U.S. between ports of entry between April 19 and May 31. Minors who are split from their families as a result of the zero-tolerance policy will be housed by Health and Human Services. But Cuellar pointed out that not all children crossing the border are being separated because some come alone. It's not a matter that every single child we have in those centers are being separated because some of them are coming in alone, Cuellar said. He also pointed to immigrants bringing children across the border who are not their blood relatives in order to take advantage of U.S. immigration loopholes, which have since been rectified by Trump's zero-tolerance policy. It's true that some children come across that border alone. It's also true that child traffickers bring children across the border. Any argument that Cuellar or anyone else on the left makes on the child separation issue here just doesn't hold water. Children that come across alone or are separated from their parents or guardians are not neglected. They are put in a clean, comfortable environment where they have clothing, food, playtime, and studies until their status is determined. They also have discipline and chores. All of this drama over these children being separated from their parents at the border is political grandstanding. It's not real concern for these children. Listen to how Cuellar used the issue for political gain. The current situation regarding how families are being separated at the border is unnecessary and avoidable. Therefore, today I sent a letter to President Trump asking him to join me and my colleagues at the border, to see firsthand the impact the process is having on innocent children. While I have great respect of the rule of law, I know that there is a way that we can process the families seeking legal relief as a family unit and avoid the current circumstances that result in the unnecessary separation of children from their parents. I remain confident that we can achieve a practical solution that minimizes trauma to innocent children while realizing our shared goal that only those truly deserving of legal relief will attain it. Given the severity of the situation, I hope that the President will accept my invitation so that we are able to find practical solutions to this important issue. The whole brouhaha at the border has settled down now that the Democrats are busy being obstructionists on President Trump's Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. Suddenly, the child separation issue is not so important to the left. It was never much of an issue to begin with, and Trump made sure as many families as possible were reunited. The same cannot be said for Barack Obama. Please don't forget to like and support our channel by press subscribe button. Thanks for watching.